Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in today's video we are going to take a close look at this massive 4-player Street Fighter arcade machine that I found with Custom Arcades. This company has all kinds of arcade machines, but this particular 4-player model is, by the way, massive and was quite unique, because most of the time when I'm looking into arcade machines you always find 1 or 2 player machines and not 4. So that makes it very interesting and also very special. Another very cool feature that it comes with a built-in RGB, very nice quality trackball. And the trackball, I can tell you, you can also use it just to navigate through the menu, of course. But that is not for when you're going to play games like Arkanoid. That are just the games that you need to play with the freaking trackball. But ken er helemaal niks van. The button configuration is quite interesting. With player 1 and player 2 and all the other ones we're going to get the same joysticks, but the button configuration, there we're going to get a minor difference. With player 3 and 4 we're going to get 4 buttons for each player. On top we're going to get ourselves separate, let's say player 1, 2, 3 and 4 start buttons, and of course a coin button in the middle. The trackball already mentioned before, it's a very nice high quality and it is very nicely configured. Nevertheless, the coin button is interesting but also very handy when it comes to playing arcade games. And the quality itself, it's quite nice. The button quality is the same that we have seen with Pandora's boxes, more like the long travel buttons, not like the most premium ones, but you can switch them out fairly easy, simply because when you're looking at the overall quality, they are just great. If you have a problem or you just want to upgrade your buttons and joystick, you can do that, like removing 2 freaking screws at the left and right, and you can just flip open the control panel like that, super easy. And that is one of the things I really find very cool about this cabinet. The way how you can maintain this is very easy to do, but also the construction. So first of all, we're going to get ourselves the cable harnesses over here. So yep, you can just plug it out and just plug it back in and switch things out if you want to. So it's a very interesting construction, something I have personally never seen before with Pandora's boxes. But yeah, the cables are way longer now because of the size of the cabinet. And when you're looking at the overall quality, but also if you want to switch something out like a micro switch or a button, that can be done so much easier. And you can see that I can click them out, replace them with something else. The same goes for the joystick, but I must say the overall quality of the joystick, I was quite surprised by it. They play quite nice and also implements for the trackball. And here you can see like we can go into the cable harness and remove it without any problem whatsoever. The machine itself comes with a beautiful IPS 32-inch display and it has a perfect viewing angle from all sides. Also, when it comes to the viewing angle and the bezel, it is a very nice configuration. Where with original arcade machines normally having a very nice art around the bezel itself, or it is the bezel, this is just a black bezel. And to be honest, I think it's not looking really ugly, and it comes even with front glass. The company itself made the decision to went for the Pandora's Box DX, and I understand later on it's going to be the 10th edition. They can also upgrade it for paying a little bit extra money. But in the end, the Pandora's Box DX, but also the special arcade Pandora's boxes. It will suffer from some screen tearing and you can upgrade it yourself with Pandora if you want to. It does have all of the features, and one of the most important features is when you're looking at the game list of the 3 and 4 players. Because let's be honest, this is a one huge cabinet and it is absolutely made for 3 and 4 player games. And we're not like a handful of them, there are a lot of them, and there are a lot of hidden gems when it comes to 3 or 4 players. I noticed a lot of games I didn't even know myself. Unfortunate, it says 1 of the 3 games, but there are a couple of double games on there. Okay, but how does it actually work? It works like the original systems. For example, the start button is for each player. Pressing start 1 or 2, you're going to start with a certain player 1 or 2. And the same goes for player 3 and player 4. In the end, if you are spending a lot of money on a machine like this, is it really worth it for the 4 players? That is something you need to decide, because there are just a handful of games that are actually like fun to play with this. There are a couple of great games like the Turtles, I think Simpsons, a couple of those games are able to play and utilize every single player. Nevertheless, it's limited, so that is something you need to take consideration in the end. Also have the option to make a quick load quick save. I understand the DX Special has the internal memory to save high scores for the people who really love this. But let's play a couple of games. So next up I found this particular game that has a 4-player option. Pretty damn cool because it looks very nice. And this is one of those games you think, this can be absolutely a game that can be played over 10 years because it still looks so great. But the name, I have no idea what it is. But did notice some stuttering in the audio, so that's a little bit of a bummer.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Where the Pandora's box is a plug-and-play solution combined with this particular 4-player arcade machine is pretty damn cool, but take consideration that it is quite limited when it comes to the certain games you can play when it comes to the retro, let's say, emulation, arcade MAME stuff. Thank you all for watching, consider subscribing, hit the little bell, become one of the Wicked family, and let me know in the comments what do you think of a camera like this. Would you pick it up, or is it something you don't want or you don't have any room for, and you personally really want to have like a 42-inch super slim? There are absolutely a lot of different ways to play, and this 4-player machine, I just wanted to check it out for you and show you what you're going to get with this. And it would be great to see you in the next video for more Wicked craziness.